morning. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Hey. Welcome to Car Chronicles. Good morning, everyone. We are out and about, honey. It's so cold here. My God, it's supposed to be spring. This is not feeling nothing like spring. I'm sorry. I need to move my clock back, baby, because this is not spring. I walked out the door this morning like, yo, it is freezing out here. Like, why do I need a jacket or damn near coat in spring? Like, this is crazy. Some places up north, they're getting snow. It's so crazy, y'all. This weather is crazy. Anybody getting snow in the state that they're in? Put it in the chat. Let me see. Anybody getting snow in the state that they live in? It's freezing here, y'all. It feels like it could snow. It is freezing. I was like, my God, I had to go back in there and get my coat. Ooh, anybody getting snow? Anybody? Good morning. All right, it is Tuesday, honey. I see you guys coming in. I see you. Welcome to Car Chronicles. All right, let's get started. I see somebody said they're from Detroit. Somebody said tea talk with your girl, said they had snow over the weekend, but not much. Man, said no snow in ATL. No snow in ATL. It's snowing here. Okay, I see you. Man, y'all, this supposed to be spring. What is going on with this weather? My goodness. Yep, Canada. Yeah, that's expected. You guys would be getting snow. Yeah. It says it's cold in Dallas. Yep. It says sending you some sunshine. I appreciate it, and I will take it, honey. All right. New York City just got rain, and that rain can definitely turn into snow if it's cold enough. My goodness. So y'all be safe. Out there. Up, stay warm. Hopefully this weather will go ahead on and get warm, honey, so that we can enjoy and have some outside activities. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get on into this thing, honey. See some people saying from Michigan. Yes, child. All right. Singer Ne-Yo. Y'all know we like to do celebrity news first. Let me go ahead and say before I get started, everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion. Okay. And it's used for entertainment purposes only, meaning don't take it personal. Okay? Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, you guys. It's just words. It's just, yeah. Anywho, singer Ne-Yo, let's go ahead and get into celebrity news. Singer Ne-Yo has welcomed his second child, you guys, with his side chick. The same side chick that broke up his marriage to his wife, Crystal, who he left Monietta for. Okay, y'all know who Monietta Shaw is. She was seen on last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she is going to be a castmate coming up for the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She has 2 children with Ne-Yo, at which y'all remember the whole story about Ne-Yo telling her he don't want any more children. He wanted her to get her tubes tied. She got her tubes tied. And after that, he wound up leaving her and getting with Crystal, who used to be an exotic dancer, who was said to have broken up his marriage, his relationship to Monietta. All right. The guy with Crystal had 4 children with Crystal. This is the same person who didn't want no more children now, mind you. And now he's messed around on Crystal, who he wound up marrying, and they are divorced now as a result of the relationship. And the girl that he messed around on Crystal with was also an exotic dancer. He got a thing for exotic dancers, it seems. Now, she already had a baby. Now she just had her second baby. So your side chick who broke up your marriage just had your second baby. The son's name is Brixton, okay? Brixton, that's different. Brixton is the child's name. So he is still, honey, having baby after baby after. So that makes him have 8 kids now. Ne-Yo has 8 kids now. I said, damn. They must be getting wrapped up in all that singing he be doing in their ears. You pillow talking and singing in their ears out here, Ne-Yo. 8 kids? You had 2 kids and didn't want no more kids. You went from 2 kids to 8 kids? That's a mystery. And people are free to have as many kids as they want, but you came off as this person who just did not want no more kids. Like, please get your tubes tied. I don't want no more kids. I'm done. And you go from that to now having 8 kids, and every single relationship that you destroyed have been because of a side chick and a stripper. Like, why is you, boy, falling in love with strippers out here, child? What is going on with these folk, Lord? Neo said, I'm in love with a stripper. Y'all know the song. She got it, she got it. You in love with a stripper out here. Bands will make her dance. Bands will make her dance. Bands will make her dance. That's Neo ass. Bands will make her dance. Yes, honey. Neo fell in love with the cake. Ain't that what Rihanna said? Boy, that's some expensive love, because y'all know strippers, they like the money. You got to show the money first. You got to show the coin first. They don't fall in love till they see that money first. Bands will make her dance. Bands will make her dance. That's what she was on. She like, oh, you got some money? Who are you, Neo? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I twerk a little something. Put the bands on the table first, though. Cause I ain't twerking nothing till I see the bands. Y'all know they don't be doing no extra stuff till they see them bands. The song said the bands make them dance. So you gotta put the bands on the table first before they get to twerking. Now they not twerking. They really ain't talking if you ain't got no money. Forget twerking. You ain't gonna get no conversation. You ain't really gonna get no conversation if them bands ain't on that table. Okay? You gotta pull them out your pocket real quick and be like, this hand short. Be like, oh, okay. Twerk it, girl. Get your coin, girl. Bands will make them dance. Bands will make them dance. But yeah, that's what he was on. I was like, boy, I know you did not break up your marriage over no damn stripper. Now, she cute now. She cute in the face and thin in the waist and all that. But so was your ex-wife before she had all them damn kids. So what we doing now? Every other year we upgrading? We upgrading strippers now? That's what we doing? That's what we doing. And now this, the one that you with now, she gonna have probably 2 more kids. Okay? And you gonna leave her ass too. And go find somebody else and make some more kids. It's a cycle. It is a cycle. How you get them is how you lose them. Crystal, I'm sorry that your marriage to Neo did not work. But, you know, given the way that you got him, I'm just saying, you get them, you lose them how you get them. Ariane, same way. Look how you got Martell. Now you out here looking like a damn auntie, stressed. I keep telling y'all. Keep messing with these ain't shit men, thinking y'all can turn them into good men, and you just cannot. It's not in them. If they would cheat on their wives, if they would cheat to be with you, they would cheat on you. And that's just a known fact. If they would cheat on their wives or the person that they are with, okay, they will cheat on you. What makes you special? Okay? You got the same hole somebody else got. So what makes you special? I'll answer that. Not a damn thing. I'm just saying, what makes you special? The same thing you got, the same thing somebody else got. Now, they might know how to work it just a little bit better than you. Granted. Okay? She's a stripper, so she knows her way up and down a pole or two. You probably ain't never seen a pole, but at the end of the day, I mean, damn, it's still just a woman. She just got a little bit more skill. So maybe he like the women who child that know how to climb up the pole, baby, and know how to fly back down, and yeah. I don't know. He got a thing for them strippers, though. He got a thing for them strippers. He's in love with a stripper. She got it. All right, y'all. I can't. Y'all ain't about to make me do no damn concert in here this morning. No, sir. Let's move on, child. Yes. All right, Latosha Scott from the group Escape, honey. Let me talk about her ass a little bit this morning, honey. Latosha Scott, aka Latoya Jackson, is what they call her, honey. Your mama named you Latosha. I'ma call you Latoya, cause you're giving Latoya Jackson vibes right now, girl. You know, from the last time I saw you, girl, you was, you know, You was a beautiful chocolate queen out here now. Now you're looking like a vanilla Oreo out here in these streets. And we're going to have to talk about this thing, okay? Women, love yourself out here, okay? Yeah, y'all know the vanilla Oreos. I love them. Hey, one of my favorite types of cookies, okay? Love yourself. Love your melanin, honey. Love yourself. This girl got some serious issues, Lord. She do. She really do. I'm praying for her. And I don't like to waste my prayers on certain people. But this one, I'm going to go on and take one for the team. And I'm going to go on and send some prayers out to you, baby. Because you got some deep-rooted issues that you really, really need addressed. And that husband, I blame him for the reason that you are the way that you are, honey. Okay? Because y'all already know he's already been in the news for cheating on her. It was said and alleged that some woman was coming out saying she was pregnant by him. Y'all know her husband's name is Rocky. Y'all seen him on the show if you watched the new episode and or show for what is it, Queens of R&B, which is SWV and Escape. Y'all know they have this new reality show. Candy and Latosha, they're going back and forth in the media, child. Candy is throwing major shade and or checking Latosha's ass because Latosha is trying to say that Candy is the reason why her damn album didn't come out. Okay? She's blaming Candy. Candy read her down, honey. Let her know. Tasha from the Sky says that that Candy is the reason why her album didn't get to come out. Your album didn't get to come out because you were doing too many damn runs. That's what it was. They said we need to take 387 runs up out of this album. Well, off this one song, really. We need to take 387 runs up off this one song, and then we'll release your album. Okay? That's why it didn't get released, because you put too many runs on your songs, girl. Okay? Too many. So now you want to be mad and blame everybody else. You want to be out here putting on this too light makeup. All right? Your face looking like Latoya, and your hands looking like Tisha out here. But so Candy responded to Latosha Scott, honey. Let her ass know it's not my fault that your album didn't get out. She says that God. This is what Candy says to Latosha. She says that God's favor. She said God's favor ain't fair. She said, how did my album have anything to do with your album not coming out? She says, I was on Columbia Records. You were on So Def's record label. She says, please ask Jermaine Dupri why your album didn't come out, because it's not my fault. That's what she told her ass. You asking the wrong person. You asking the wrong person. Now y'all know she been trying to go solo for the longest, and it's nothing against her going solo. You free to do that, but please consult with the group before you be out here on this mess. When you're in a group, you cannot mess up everybody else's money because you want to be selfish and self-centered. That's what that is. She feels like that the group need her. She feels that the group needs her because she's the lead singer of the group. As y'all know, they're on tour right now. Escape is currently on tour without her. Okay? They're on tour without her. She's feeling herself. She feels like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't need y'all. I can go on and do solo. She's trying to do a gospel album now. I mean, I don't know, girl. I don't know. She's trying to do a gospel album. And I support you doing gospel, honey. Sing for the Lord and whatnot. But your attitude need to reflect what you're singing about. Your attitude need to reflect what you're singing about. But yeah, child, she's got some deep-rooted issues, some insecurities. Like I said, she done went and had all this stuff done to her body. She's just doing team too much. She's being controlled by her husband. She can't speak without him in the room. On the last episode, like I said, when they were asking her questions and they were in a confessional, she couldn't even speak without him like running up and talking in her ear, trying to tell her what to say. I was just like, girl, that's giving too much. That's giving way too much, girl. You need to do something different. He's the problem. I'm telling you, he is the problem. If she get rid of him, she'll be all right. Get rid of him and do some much needed therapy and or counseling to figure out why you have so much self-esteem issues, honey. And why you feel the need to be trying to hurt other people because you're hurt. She's very deeply hurt. I don't know what happened in her life. I know she was saying that back in the 90s that people used to always call her fat, the fat one, you know. So that kind of played in her mind, I guess, for a while, to where she went out here and had to get this surgery to lose this weight. And that's fine. Okay? But don't treat people like crap in the meantime, because you starting to feel yourself. Like, it's just, she feels like she's better than everybody in the group now. And that's just not great at all. Okay? Let's move on past it. Hopefully she gets the help she needs, because, child, it's giving too much. It's giving way too much. Let's move on. Escape need to figure it out. Y'all ass has been out since the 90s, honey. There's no reason why. What are we, 2023? Y'all still fighting over the same mess y'all was fighting over in the 90s. Y'all still can't get it together. You want fans to buy your tickets to come and see you, and it's only 3 people on stage and there's 4 people in the group. That's a problem. That's a problem. You doing your fans a disservice, because y'all can't figure out y'all issues. Y'all grown now. Y'all approaching 50. You approaching 50, still fighting about mess that y'all were fighting about in the 90s. Like, somebody got to be mature enough to get over it and say, you know what? Y'all, this is stupid. The fans still checking for us enough to where we can still do sold out shows. The least we can do is come together in business. It's business. Don't mix business with pleasures. The stuff that y'all went through back then, personal stuff, you ain't talking to my mama, and none of that stuff should be brought up in terms of business conversations. Go out here and give the fans what they want. Get your money, honey, and go home. All this extra stuff, please stop it. They can go so much further in their careers if they just humble themselves. You have to. You have to. But let's move on, honey. Angie Stone. Angie Stone. I didn't know she was that old. 61 years old. I did not know Angie Stone was that damn old. Angie Stone sat down with Vlad TV and did an interview, okay, where she said that singer D'Angelo, which y'all know is her baby daddy, honey. She got a son by D'Angelo. Okay. She says that D'Angelo will not collaborate with her in music because he wants all of the credit in terms of, like, the accolades or whatever, in terms of music. Anytime they do anything together, he wants all the accolades. He's very talented. Okay? He's very talented. He just released a new album, matter of fact. It's kind of jazzy or whatever. I like it. I like it. I really do. He's still doing shows too. D'Angelo's still doing shows. He looks good. He took a break from the music scene for a while, but when he came back, he still had it. He still got the musical ability. He still got the voice, all that. I love me some D'Angelo. I think everybody fell in love with him after that How Does It Feel video when he didn't have no clothes on. I think that really helped his career. Just personally. I think a lot of people was loving him after that, honey. I mean, because I ain't gonna lie, I rewinded the video a few times. Because y'all know back then you could rewind stuff and pause it. I was just like, D'Angelo, my God, I couldn't even hear the song from looking at him, a child, in the How Does It Feel video. I was like, oh my God, D'Angelo was looking good. But Angie Stone, honey, was saying that she says that he would be further, honey, in his career today. She says, and I'm not discrediting him, okay? She said he would be further in his career pretty much if he would humble himself and work with her and allow other people to, you know, work with him and push him further in his career. I said, wow. Wow. She says, but she said because of the powers that be, everybody and their mama, she said they've been wishing that her and D'Angelo would kind of get together and do some music together. She said she's heard it a million times from a million people saying, hey, y'all should get together and do some stuff together. Music is really what brought them together. They fell in love because of music. She could sing, he could sing. They, you know, their music is very similar. If you listen to Angie Stone music, she's kind of jazzy R&B. He's the same way. He's jazzy R&B as well. So I don't know. That could be a good collaboration. I don't know. Maybe they just, you know, that's your baby daddy, honey. Maybe he don't want to see you like that. Y'all know sometimes when you fall out with baby mama, you ain't trying to be working with her. And you damn sure ain't be trying to put no money in her pocket like that. Angie Stone, she just, and I don't know, when I saw her on R&B Diva, she just has this attitude like she just, you know, she's above everybody. She just has that mama attitude all the time. Maybe he ain't got time for that. But she does have a Grammy, so that speaks volumes. So she know what she's doing out here. She does have a Grammy now. I got to give her that. I was shocked to hear that that she had a Grammy. Her music is good. She got good music. Okay. She does have a Grammy, so that speaks volumes, honey. But then again, Ashanti got a Grammy too. And she's not much of a vocalist, but she just had the right people behind her and under her. Did I say that right? Anywho, we'll say allegedly. Ashanti had the right people behind her and under her, honey, to help her career. Read between the lines. Allegedly, though. Okay? But yeah, so Angie Stone, honey, hopefully you guys can figure this thing out. D'Angelo, honey, go on and give her a song so she can calm down. Cause baby, she out here doing the whole interview. That means she pressed about it, baby. You are super pressed about D'Angelo not letting you do a song with him, honey. Okay, maybe you want to do the How Does It Feel remix, you know, where you be standing behind him and feeling all up on his chest and stuff. Maybe she want to do that. I don't know. I wanted to do it. But moving on, child. Moving on out here, honey. Want to talk about, I'm going to save that one for next. Latosha Scott, honey. People are talking about Latosha Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're going to talk about her a little bit this morning. Really didn't want to, but hey, it's in the news. We're going to talk about it. So a lot of people were talking about Tisha Scott where she posted a picture of herself, okay, that many people questioned. All right, people thought it was a deflection. She posted a picture, and in the picture, she entitled the picture, or rather captioned the picture, says that she was whole and happy. Women start coming for her. Okay, many ask, is she happy that her husband stays arguing with women and also be chasing other women and have naked pictures in his phone of other women? Are you happy about that? A lot of women were asking that. Okay. A lot of people was asking, has she accepted her life where it is and the fact that she'll never leave and be fully happy? Or has she just, you know, adjusted herself in the situation that she is in? Sometimes you can be in a situation for so long until it seems normal when it's really toxic. Okay? If you're crying all the time, if you're wondering where your significant other is, if they're staying out till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and you're calling them and they're not home and or spending time with you and your family or wanting to go on vacation with you, we've talked about this so many times, I'm blue in the face. You know, maybe you've accepted that that is your life and that you're just going to stay in it for the sake of you spending so many years. I think they've been married, what, 16, 17 years? Sometimes people don't want to leave and start over. I respect that. You got businesses together. So, hey, some people just gonna stay in situations that's toxic and just put up with it just for the sake of being able to survive and not being alone. Women do it all the time. Okay? They were asking, is it a deflection? Because she sure does live to hate on and or copy other women. And I think they were talking about Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville. They were saying, hey, she does copy Melody a lot. I saw in one of my comments where they were saying the blue dress that Melody had on, and they're gonna be looking for the next few days for Tisha to pop up with the same dress on, because y'all know she do a lot of copying when it comes to Mel. She really does. She does copy Melody a lot, like hairstyles, dresses, like she really does. We've seen that so many times. And a lot of people were asking, why does she keep getting surgeries if she's so happy and whole? We keep seeing her kind of changing her body a lot as it relates to how she looked. From when she first came out in season 1 and season 2 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, she don't look the same. A lot of people asking, are you whole and happy? If you're whole and happy, then why do you feel the need to go out here and get all these surgeries to kind of keep up with other women and look a certain different type of way? And I'll say it too, with the makeup that she wears that's not your skin color. If you're whole and happy, why are you trying to look like you're lighter than you are? Love yourself and embrace yourself, okay? My whole thing is, you were not asking Melody how she became so free and independent and how she's making it without Martell and how she's navigating through life now that she's divorced and on her own for no reason. You weren't asking her that for no reason. I feel like at the time that Tisha was really unhappy and was looking at maybe feeling like she could step out and move on her own. But then, sometimes that can be scary. That can be scary to take a big step like that, especially when you have children, to walk away from somebody that you've been with for the longest when you're unhappy. So, I don't know, guys. Fans, like I said, they saw Tisha They saw Tisha being really emotional, so many seasons on the show, and they said that she's very jealous-hearted, and that she attacks other women out of jealousy and envy, and that she always keeps up drama. So they're questioning, like, are you really happy, and do you really feel like you're whole as a woman? Okay, that's what they're asking. Okay, now as you guys know, Destiny is no longer going to be on the show, because y'all know she clicked up with Destiny. She clicked up with Destiny Payton from Love and Marriage Huntsville, well, formerly from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So what is going to be her click this coming new season that's coming out on the 8th, on April 8th? Because y'all know she was riding heavy with Destiny. So now that Destiny's no longer on the show, is she going to start clicking up with Stormy and continuing this mean girl attitude? Is that what she's going to do now? Because y'all know Tisha, she cannot operate alone. Tisha has to have somebody to be her nemesis in order for her to kind of function and kind of show personality. When they went to Vegas, y'all remember Kimmy had to tell her, I'm sick of your ass. You remember? When they were standing out there at the pool, when they were talking about Kimmy was a whole side chick and all that. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. We talked about Tisha till I'm so damn blue in the face, child. I just really hope that Tisha figures it out. I really hope that she counseling would be great. I don't know why the black community don't like to get counseling. That don't mean that you crazy. That just means that you have some issues that need to be addressed. And I think that a lot of things that Tisha went through as a child, self-esteem issues, regardless to what her mama tried to say in terms of that she gave Tisha everything she needed as a child. I can't believe that, because emotionally Tisha is very needy, because and it screams volumes, and it speaks volumes to the fact that you weren't there emotionally like you needed to be, because she seeks emotional attention from Marceau as well as other people around her. She's very needy emotionally. Okay, she is. She's very needy emotionally. So since Destiny's not going to be there this season, I don't know how she's going to function. I'm going to have to see how that plays out, because Tisha cannot act alone. She don't have personality when she is alone. So she's probably going to link up, like I said, with Stormy, honey, since y'all know Stormy's going to be a full-time cast member now. She and her husband for the new season coming up, all right? So we'll see what that's giving, honey. I don't know. We'll see what it's giving. Speaking of Destiny, honey, I kind of hinted on last night, talking about Destiny, or yesterday rather. Destiny's downfall as it relates to this show is kind of sad in a way, and it's kind of eye-opening as well, okay? Destiny was pretty much kicked off of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Carlos didn't want to say it, but it's the truth. You pretty much put it out there plain as day at the reunion, where you was telling her if she didn't pretty much open up and be transparent that she got to go. Okay, so she says that Melody did not, she was saying that Melody did not bounce back that quick after her divorce. Okay, that's what Destiny tried to throw out there. But my thing is, everybody's bounce back is different in terms of timing. You got to have a plan. Everything you do in your life has to have and or revolve around a plan. I don't think that Melody just decided, okay, tomorrow I'm leaving and boom, I'm out the door. No, she already knew prior to her walking out the door that she was leaving. She was just waiting on the right time for her to step on out the door. So while she was waiting to leave, she was devising a plan as to how she was going to make it and or survive with having 4 children. You have to be that way. Don't make moves in your life without having a plan, because then you make mistakes where you wind up being 10 steps back or further behind than you were when you first started. You got to have a plan. So Destiny to think that Melody could not be divorced and go out here and get a house and go out here and start businesses and bounce back in the way that she did, that shows how shallow-minded and ill-prepared you are and were as a female and or woman and or mother and ex-wife. Women bounce back every day from relationships and from divorces all the time. You just got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. It's possible that it can be done. It can be done, okay? It takes focus. You got to focus, and your focus got to be in the right place and not on trying to tear other people down. I think Destiny's focus was more so on hating Melody and trying to expose her and being envious of her. She let Martell use her like the puppet master. Okay? She let Martell use her, and that got her kicked off the show. You focus too much attention on somebody else versus focusing your attention on being transparent and securing your spot on this show. And now it's like a slap in the face. Okay? You can bounce back. Like I said, it takes focus, it takes dedication, it takes separation from certain people. You spending too much time with Martell, who was going nowhere and doing nothing. That's who you did not need to be around. Why you saying that he's the one that helped you get on the show? He damn sure didn't help you stay on the show. If he opened the door for you to get on the show, he did not help you stay on the show when the conversation was had to have you kicked off the show. He didn't step up and say, and I'm sure he didn't step up and say, hey, don't let her go. She's got a child to take care of. She's this, she's that. This is my friend. I helped her get on the show. Don't kick her off the show. You got to know how to cut back when you're in situations like that. Destiny still wants to appear that she's got it. She's one of those fake it till you make it type people. You still want to walk around here with red bottoms on and Gucci bags and all this other stuff. Spending up all your Love and Marriage Huntsville checks trying to look apart when really you're struggling. That's why you can say that nobody bounced back like that, because you don't know how to bounce back. You don't know how to bounce back. And everything that you're touching and everything that you get involved with, it don't work out because you don't know what you're doing. Anybody can start a business. I'll give her that. She knows how to start a business. She will start a business in a hot minute. But in terms of following through and keeping the business open and keeping it thriving and making it successful, not so much. Anybody can do that. Destiny's focus was too much on her time on hating Mel. She stayed on demon time. Destiny was on demon time on this show. She stayed running up to Martell. Let me show you this video of what Melody had to say in this interview. That could have been time that you could have been promoting and or talking about yourself. Melody gonna be on the show because she's the executive producer. Her spot is secure. Yours is not so much. You were an extra on the show. So do you think I'm getting ready to be talking about somebody else more than I'm talking about myself when I'm trying to secure a permanent spot on the #1 show on OWN? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Your focus was on trying to tear somebody else down versus trying to build yourself up. And she let Martell manipulate her into feeling like, yeah, come over here on this side. I got you, girl. Destiny, I got you. And now you see where you are. Broke, busted, disgusted, you off the show. You're not going to be able to pay your bill. Now you're doing these, like I said the other day, she's doing this podcast at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church over there with Jamal Bryan about marriage, giving out marriage advice on some type of podcast. So you've gone from the #1 show on OWN to being on a podcast. Talking about marriage, like I said, something that you really don't know nothing about. Yeah, you were married, but for 2 seconds. Obviously, what you did in your marriage did not work. You were with LeBerick for years, and your marriage did not last as long as you were with him. The dating part of your relationship lasted longer than your marriage. So now you're having to go out here and resort to being fake and giving out fake advice in order to survive. When all you had to do was take that same energy, the same thing you're talking about on that podcast, I would have had my ass on Love and Marriage Huntsville talking about it. That's all Carlos kept asking you to do. Talk about your life. What's going on with you? Nobody knew what was going on with you. Even the cast members who were close to you and were supposed to be friends with you, even Tisha, who you clicked up with and were friends with, was saying, I don't really know nothing about her. That's crazy. You're so secretive, but now you're doing this tour and you're going around doing these speaking engagements. Now you want to talk about your life, and it's too late. Nobody cares. You fumbled the bag. No one cares to hear about your life and what you went through now. I mean, we really already know it because we've talked about it so many times. No one cares now. No one cares now. The cast, they tried to reach out to her when they had the Black Business Expo, and that's how I knew that she was officially off the show when she said that they begged her to come and set up her booth at the Black Business Expo, which she did for Madani. She wasn't going to go because she wasn't invited to go. So they invited her. Stormy and Tisha invited her to come along so she would not feel left out. She feels a way about not being on the show anymore because she knows that she messed up. She allowed herself to be played. And that same hatred that you had for Melody, you guys went through the same thing, which you should have been getting close to her. You should have been bonding. It should have been a trauma bonding moment, if you will. Y'all went through the same exact thing together. Y'all both went through divorce. That should have been the one thing that made you, because y'all were friends. That's who you should have stayed friends with. You could have learned some things in terms of how to move on and how did she bounce back. You don't learn that from Martell because he ain't bounced back. That's the person you chose to go and be around and be with. Martell couldn't show you how to bounce back, but Melody could. And that's the very person that you chose not to be around and talk trash about. I would have stuck so far up under her and learned as much as I could. Melody could have got you hooked up with so many people. She has a very big she has a very big list of people that she know that she could have helped you with in terms of your music career. And because she does music, just about everything that Destiny was trying to do, Melody does. So she could have helped you with your career if you would have humbled yourself, apologized and been genuine, and not chose to run with her ex-husband who was trying to tear her down in her relationship, in her tear her down in her in where she was going. You chose the wrong team. You chose the wrong team and it got you put out. Jamal ain't about to be helping you. He ain't about to be helping you. It's so crazy. It's so crazy that you allow a person to use you. I don't know why Martell is the puppet master of so many people. It's so crazy how he is the puppet master. And he's not that smart. So it's so crazy how he is allowed to just continue to warp people and have people out here looking stupid. Destiny look crazy. Ariana looks crazy too. Everybody that's attached to him look crazy. He's a true puppet master, I'm telling you. Like he said on stage, if I were you, I wouldn't be friends with her. I wouldn't be friends with her. Destiny, you should have been friends with her. While you sitting on stage, I can expose you. I can put this out there about you. That's so stupid. I can expose you. I can tell some stuff about you that I know about you. Really? Girl, you look stupid. You screwed yourself because you was on a platform that could have catapulted you to another level in your life. Now you got yourself in a position where you don't have a job to where LeBarrett can take your son away because you already still going through a custody situation with him. Now he can go and take your son away and put you out on the streets, which that's what he already trying to do if he already posted your address where you live with your son and had a whole walkthrough where people, strangers, are walking through your house, well, his house, looking at all your personal items. You about to be put out on the streets and he get ready to take that child from you if you don't get yourself together. Because that's the new thing now, for men to take the children from the mother to avoid paying child support. And that child gonna probably be sitting over there with his mama while he working, because he ain't gonna be able to watch that child running businesses, working at a Fortune 500 company and running a barbecue business. He ain't gonna be able to watch that child 100% of the time, but he will take that child from you and put that child with his mama just to avoid paying you. Ooh, somebody ran into the back of somebody's BMW. They about to get paid. Ooh, child, prayers to you, honey. But y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. I wouldn't let nobody stand in the middle of me getting my money. I don't care. I don't care. I would humble myself, baby. You'd have been still on the show today had you chose the right team. And that's just on period, girl. That is just on period. You should have chose the right team, Destiny. She got to downgrade her life. Destiny's problem is, and I see it in there, somebody saying she should have got a townhome. Yeah. It ain't nobody but you and your son and maybe your dad. You could have got you a townhome. You got to downgrade. You can't live in the same way that you were living when you were popping like that. You ain't popping no more. Downgrade your life and rebuild. You might not be able to stay in a big house like Melody did when she moved out. You know, But rebuild your life. Get you a townhome, girl. A 2-bedroom townhome. Just a room for you and your son. Even if you got to downgrade your car, you got to downgrade. People don't understand that. It's not about image. That image mess will have you out on the streets looking crazy. You already had to be on public assistance. Like, girl, you going down. It's sad. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I bet you her ass wish she had that Gucci bag now. I bet you she wishes that she had that $2,000 Gucci bag right now. I bet you. Now you running around here with these Dottie people dresses on, trying to do these speaking engagements, looking crazy. Y'all better learn how to humble yourself out here, child. You better learn how to humble yourself. You better learn how to humble yourself. Because pride will have you outside. It will. I'm a witness now. Pride will have you outside. I ain't never been outside, but pride will have you outside. It just will. It will. Pride will have your ass living outside, baby. So, I don't know, child. Destiny, I hope you figure it out, girl. You a whole mama out here. You a whole mama. You gonna have to figure this thing out, baby, so that you can survive and take care of your baby. I don't know what you're gonna do, baby. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and end it here, child. We're gonna go ahead and end it. Thank you guys for joining Car Chronicles. Please hit that like button, baby, if you did not hit the like button. And please go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you did not get to do that as well. If we have any content creators joining, I don't know, because I haven't really been looking at the chat. I've been trying to keep my eyes on the road so we can be safe out here in these streets. Thank you, content creators, if you've joined the live. Thank you, mods, for doing a great job keeping the trolling down as well. Okay, love you guys that way, and goodbye. Have a safe and blessed Tuesday. We will see you guys tomorrow, or maybe later today. We'll see.